Hello everyone, welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I am Helen.
We are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow. We are here today to talk to you about yarn. Surprise, surprise, we're yarn dyers.
Right.
We're here to talk to you about yarn today. So what we're going to do is we are going to talk to you about some one-of-a-kinds. They are skeins that we dyed that didn't quite work with what we wanted them to do. They're beautiful.
Right.
You're going to see some that look kind of familiar.
I was going to say some of them just didn't work because they look too much like other colors that we have. Some of them didn't work just because they're a gorgeous skein, but they're too close to another color that was in that collection.
So let's talk about yarn.
Right. So you can see the table of beautiful yarn we have.
Okay, so some of the yarn is coming from last Christmas. Some of it is coming from this Christmas. There's an entire collection that we did before the winter colors that we thought was going to work, and it didn't. We'll explain why. There are a couple from the beach class collection, and then there is one from our Secret Gardens.
Right.
So let's start with the last Christmas.
Okay.
All right, so last Christmas, our Christmas collection was called Pink Santa, and it was pinks and greens and blues and silvers and browns, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorite collections. However, we had one called Pink Candy Canes, and for some reason, this one didn't make the cut.
This one was, it was too pink, I think. In my head, I had more of a stripe in mind, less tonal. So that was why this one didn't work. I think this was more a result of everything's wrong, nothing works, I hate it all.
That one we did several times.
Right. So
not that pink, yarn, the whole collection.
This is just a gorgeous pink.
I mean, so, Pink Santa, what did we do that? We did that 6 times?
Yeah, we did.
By the time we were done?
Yeah.
This is the green from that collection. I don't think we wound up with a green because the Pink Santa had so much green in it.
Right.
And this just got completely lost in it. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous green.
And when we were holding it up with Pink Santa, it was just because there wasn't enough of a contrast.
Right.
We were saying.
Right. This one came back in the beach class collection as one of the beach classes, just slightly different coloring.
Right.
But look at these two together.
Gorgeous.
They're stunning. They're absolutely stunning. All right. So then moving along to our Secret Gardens, we had a very definite idea of what we wanted them to look like. And Helen had this color in her head. She knew what she wanted. It was supposed to be like a robin's egg blue. So we mixed a couple of colors together and it came out as a light greenish blue. It was too green.
Right. There was too much green in the equation.
Yes.
The formula. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
So this was the first try at Secret Paths. Wandering Paths from the Secret Garden. So this was just too green. We wanted a blue because we knew we were doing this green. So we wanted a blue into the collection. And Wandering Paths came out perfectly once we got the formula right. So this is what that was.
But honestly, that color is so pretty.
Yeah.
And it shows up in the beach class collection because here is one that was a contender for the beach class, but you can see
because we were trying to do for the beach class collection, we had some variegateds and then we wanted a speckle in there. And when we held this up with Welks, they are not the same color, but they were just too close. It was just pick one or the other for the collection,
right?
And Welks won out. So this one is an absolutely gorgeous color. Just
sadly
too close to Welks.
That went into the mistake bucket. This one was another one from the beach glass. This was the early version of, I think it's green sapphire. It was just too light.
Yeah.
We had to darken it up because this just got lost completely. I was doing a shawl with this against the sand color, and I could not tell where sand ended and this one started. It's green. It's definitely got a green, but it is so pale green.
And in person, you can see the green much better than you can on camera, whether it's on this video or trying to take pictures of it to put it online. So if we were in person, this could be a color because you can see it in person, but trying to get the point, get it across on camera is just not.
It didn't work.
We just couldn't do it.
Okay. Then we had a whole collection that we were doing. We used this illustration, this picture, as our inspiration. We really liked the tonality of it, the colors. We thought it was really, it's a gorgeous picture.
The whole faded colors is very much our aesthetic.
So you'll see that there's some browns in it that we did that look just like brown paper packages.
Right.
Then we took some greens that look just like sage.
Or greenback bucks.
So, as Helen was saying before, when we do a collection, we have to take the sage colored dye out of the mix because we have done so much with it.
Right. We just have to step away from sage.
Right.
When we're doing new colors.
Then we had one that was all pinks and blues. Oh, look. It's Mahalia Jackson. And also possibly the beach house. That was a Patreon.
The lake house. Yeah.
No, the beach house.
Oh, the beach house. Okay.
The beach house, which was the Patreon color. Then there was a pink.
That's right, because the lake house was too close to the beach house.
Right. There was a pink that was just stunning, especially since it's dahlias.
Yeah, I kept saying, why aren't we using this one? Why? And it's like, right,
it's not exactly dahlias, but
it's a little darker.
Very, very close. And then there was a gray that was absolutely gorgeous.
Which was something wicked.
That was something wicked. So if you take these colors and look at them together, that's a gorgeous collection. They look beautiful together.
And it's very Toad Hollow collection.
Sadly, they're already in
every single color. We
our
could have
lexicon.
Said is,
So that didn't work. And then this past Christmas, we were doing
colors.
We were doing the winter colors, which are deep, rich, darker colors. We thought about doing a variegated with it. So we took a couple of the colors and put them together in a variegated skein.
It's a really pretty skein of yarn. It's very Victorian Christmas to me. It just wasn't fitting with the overall look.
Right.
So we just decided.
And even though we have this as a color, this red, as a full skein, it looks gorgeous. Putting it together with the greens and the grays, it all of a sudden it didn't work properly. It didn't look. It looks nice in the skein, but it doesn't look right with the collection.
And not what was in our head, what we thought it was going to look like.
Right.
So once you get too far afield from that, then sometimes we can bring ourselves to be okay with it. But this one was just, no, it just doesn't work.
A lot of times it's just, nope, I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Sorry, my mic is on its way out and I'm checking to make sure it's still working. So
since we've already recorded this whole thing without my mic being on.
Right. So for all these skeins, for one reason or another, it just didn't work. So the good thing is you now have 12 new colors of yarn that are available. What we have is what we are selling.
Right.
Once we sell out, that's it.
There are no sweater quantities, nothing like that. It's just the recipes are gone. That cannot be recreated.
So what we have them listed as is...
Except for the collection, because they're already existing.
What we have these listed as are one-of-a-kinds, or OOAK. If you search the website for OOAK, all of these will come up. And what we are going to do is we are going to call it one-of-a-kind light green, one-of-a-kind blue-green, one-of-a-kind blue-pink. That kind of thing. We're not naming them or anything like that. It's just, this one I may put up as Dark Christmas, but Other than that, all of them are going to be just one of a kind and whatever color they are. Make it as easy as possible for you to find them.
Naming the livestock. Once you name them, you grow attached. So
the livestock, okay.
No names.
All right, so Helen's going to put a link to the collection or the one of a kinds in the down bar, and also on the website she will have a spot that is click here for the one of a kinds.
Yeah, I'll put that up for about a week on the front page while we get rid of these colors.
Yeah, so they're there for you to purchase right now.
Right.
Okay, so we have a little bit of admin to talk about. We are going to be back on Friday for our live broadcast, but that is going to be our last live podcast of the year because, frighteningly enough, the next Friday is the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Right.
I'm not sure how Thanksgiving is less than 2 weeks away.
It's really kind of.
I mean, honestly, what happened to November? What happened to October?
What happened to the fall?
Yeah,
what happened to 2024?
No, honestly, it seems like July and August went on forever.
I was going to say summer seemed forever.
And then October, I'm not sure what happened there. Anyway, on Friday, it will be our last live broadcast. And then on Tuesday, next Tuesday, it will be our last regularly scheduled
video
program. That's what I'm trying to say. Regularly scheduled program. We have been working on a project for a couple of weeks now, and we will be talking about it, all about it, on next Tuesday.
Right.
Very excited about it.
That will be our last regular scheduled Tuesday video until the new year, because starting December 1st, we will be coming to you every day with little short videos, not YouTube shorts, just shorter videos where we will be opening all of our advent calendars. We have a shortbread advent calendar. We have our book vent. We have a puzzle one. And then our sister number 3 gave us a Gilmore Girls advent calendar. So we will be opening those and also discussing the projects we worked on the day before, because we have a whole bunch of holiday-ish makes that we have planned. So that will be December. And then we will take the week between Christmas and New Year's off, and then we will be back in January.
And by then, we will have lots to talk about, because we'll have lots of things that we've been making. We will have our regular knitting that we've been working on. We'll have a roundup of the back-to-school projects.
Probably a year wrap-up, too, as far as projects are concerned.
Helen was laughing in the last one. She's going to have a blooper reel of all the times I say, take that out. Okay, so that is it. We have now a whole bunch of yarn that we have to take pictures of and get listed on the website so that when you see this, it will be ready.
Right.
So Helen is going to edit this.
Meredith is going to list this.
List all these. And
we will see you on Friday.
We'll see you on Friday. Have a great week, everybody.
Go forth and create.
And we will see you. Well, we already said that. So,
oh
my gosh, we're all out of order today. Like that book, Una Out of Order. If you haven't read that, by the way, that's a really good book. Una Out of Order, OONA, Out of Order. It's about a woman who wakes up on her 19th birthday and realizes she's not 19 anymore. She's in her 50s.
You know what? We can't say goodbye.
I can't.
Goodbye.
I really can't. Goodbye.